Okay, today we have some cool bottles and decanters. Some nice old ones. This one here, this first one, almost reminds you of a bean pot and stuff. So I'm thinking maybe this one had either maple syrup in it. I mean, look at the glass. Nice. Maple syrup or maybe molasses. Has 11. And then it has L-5113. So, just reminds me of that, a bean pot. Kind of cute. But I'm almost thinking it had maple syrup or something in it. This one here, very unique. A little bit on the purple side. You can see some imperfection of bubbles in the forming of the glass. Look at that. A lot of imperfections in this one. But that's probably what makes it. You notice there's no markings, just a round circle in the bottom. Look at the shape of the glass. Very different. All these little sides, all these little ruffles. And it definitely had a screw cap on it. So if you know what this went to, by all means, leave it in a comment. Definitely different. Okay, then we have this decanter. Now this was, I took some of the paint off, I guess, cleaning it, because it must have been in the kitchen or somewhere that was rather greasy. Because it was a little hard, but it's got designs in it. You see the design on there. Beautiful cork. Let's see if I can. Absolutely nothing underneath. Well, there's a number in that circle, I think. Maybe not. I don't know. Can you see anything? I don't see a thing. But it's very unique. It's got these, it's like supposed to be flowers going all the way around. Very different design bottle. So, don't know nothing about it. So if you know bottles that used to come in pink like that, pink's on the outside. But boy, I tell you, there was a lot of grease on that bottle. It was a hard one to clean up. Alright. Then we have this other decanter. Look at the beauty of this one. Really. The cork's kind of stuck there. Looks like a beautiful cork though. Look at that. It's got like threads to it. For the cork. Look at that. What a beautiful decanter. Looks like in the front here there probably was a paper of something. Or a picture. But look at the design of this. These are the ones, and look how it goes inside. Oh! Got some nice writing underneath here. Oh my. Let's see what we got. Well, I can't make it out. Well, I don't know, but it's got, see how it goes in? And it's got all this writing on it. Let me see if I can. In forbid sale. Oh, it's one of those bottles. Can't reuse it. They make nice decorative bottles. See how that goes in underneath? Alright. It's got all these beautiful sides. And look at that. It's just so pretty. So elegant looking. Design on the cap here goes with the design of how it flows at the bottom. It's just so beautiful. Nice clear glass, beautiful. I love it. It gives you a mushroom top. It's just beautiful. Alright, beautiful decanter. A lot of people use them to decorate, put whatever color your decor happens to be. Put that right in there. Put the food coloring, whatever color you need it to be. And it really will help pop out some of the details of the bottle, which is cool. Okay, and then we have this brown one. Look how it's shaped. Flat on the front and the back. Get round. You see all the seams. Definitely was a cork one and stuff. And it says, oh, there's actually stuff underneath there. It says PD and Company. Huh. PD and Company. I think if I show it this way, then it shows up better. Right there. See it? PD and Company. That's got 78. Ah. So this bottle was made in 1978. PD and Company. So if you know what PD and Company means, by all means, leave it in a comment. That's the fun thing about finding these old bottles. All the bottle collectors and stuff will know what all this stuff means, even though I don't. And it'd be nice to inform the rest of us. Alright, I'd appreciate it, that's for sure. Because the curiosity always has me. Alright, stay tuned for more. These are all auction fine, and we have plenty. Bye-bye now. Okay, here we are bringing you some of the old bottles. And these are all auction fine. We have a beautiful blue one there and the bagpiper bottle. So first we have Melon's Food. Aha. That's all it says is Melon's Food. Actually nothing underneath. There's a little something right there. That's it. And 11. Wow. Melon's Food. Huh. Makes you wonder what was in it. If any of you know, go ahead and leave a comment. Melon's Food. Wow. Very different, isn't it? Alright, then we have this great big one here. That's got a really thick cover. Definitely looks like it had a cork in it. But wow, look how big that is. All it has underneath is an H. Look at this design here. Completely different. Wow. Yeah, it just has this extra design in it. Really, really big. It's got a few air bubbles in it too, a lot. Look at that. For the imperfection. A few little air bubbles in the glass. See how the bottom comes up like that? Huh. Alright, so that's quite a different antique. And here is quite a heavy one. Kind of gives you that crackly kind of look and stuff. A little bit coming off here. But he's the bagpiper. Very nice. Nice old picture. Let's see. Underneath you got that marking. Let's see what he might have on the back side. Oh, a whole history here. Van Dyke, 1599 to 1641. Ah, well, look at that. A whole history here. Van Dyke, where he was born. At age 20, he studied. Wow, look at that. The whole thing about him. So you got a history lesson in the back. So you can put that on full screen and read it all for you. Quite the bottle. Definitely a heavy one, I'll tell you. Alright, there you go. Neat one. And we have this one here. Aha, it says 54 right there on the rim. Oh no, it's 24. Looks like 54 on the other side. It's 24 on the rim. Huh, never seen the numbers on the rim before. Beautiful design going on the side. Underneath is 874. That's all you have underneath right there. Nice design, really. Love how the sides have this beautiful little design. These make for nice little decorative bottles. You know, in a pool room, if you have a nice shelf, put some of the antique bottles up in it. A game room. Just for conversation pieces. And we have this one here. Almost looks like that's a cork in there. Look how that all unscrews a little differently. All brown. How's it got underneath? A Z. Oh, a 4 and a Z. Well, maybe if I go this way, it won't look like a Z. No, it's a 4 and an M. No, an N. 4 and an N. Huh. Wonder what was in this bottle. That's all we have for identification. I don't know if the rim, if you can really see the rim here. It's really different. It's got these extra little pieces here. Let me see if I can get to see them for you. Yeah, right there. See how it has extra markings on the rim. Probably for gripping. But very different. Alright. Well, I hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll see what else we can find. These are all auction finds. So see what you can get at the auction. Alright. Stay tuned for more auction finds. Bye-bye now. Okay, today we're bringing you some really nice old bottles. Especially this one here. Ooh. Gordon's Dry Gin in a tinted blue. What's really neat is look at this. Even the cap. Look at that. It's got one of these caps. And it looks like a cork, a round cork. But this is really cool. I've never seen them with the caps like this. All with a tint of blue. And it says Gordon's Dry Gin. There's Gordon there. Dry Gin here. On the back it has numbers. I know that means something to some of you. Okay, and that's the underneath. Kind of a very different kind of underneath. See, it's just kind of sits in. Very different. Alright. But I really found this different because of the cover. The little cap. A glass cap. Which I've never seen before. Cool. Da-da-da! Alright. Of course we have the Coca-Cola when it had no deposit written on it. The old Coca-Cola bottle. Oh, there's some water in there. It says $8.77. See right there, $8.77. And number 146. Okay. Then we have this one. Just flat. It's got, look at this, a few little air bubbles in it. Looks like it had some kind of little circle something here. Not totally sure what that may have been. I don't know if you can really see it. Right there, look. See, it looks like there was something there. No, can't see it from there. There was something. And underneath, really nothing. So I'm not sure, but nice thick top. Cool. Okay, then I have this green one. It's a 750 ml. What's underneath? Oh, okay, I'll have to get over here because it still had some water from washing it. So we can see what it says. Bottle made in Canada? Huh, Canadian bottle. Huh. A8826. Well, I'll be. Look at that. There you go. I know to collectors, those numbers mean something. Nice green bottle. Alright, now this one here, look at this. It has its wires still around it. Nice brown one. Almost shaped like a pot of B&M beans, huh? Alright. And this one has R and Company with a number 2. Alright, if you know what that means, by all means leave it in a comment. R and Company? Number 2. Huh. I have no idea. R and Company. Alright, you can see the seams when the jar was made, but it had its own little wire. You can really see the seams. Alright, so I think out of all of these, the most interesting is this dry gin with the cap. I think that bottle is a very interesting bottle. Alright, so be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and we'll bring you some more of whatever we find. Okay, these are auction finds. Bye-bye now. Alright, here we have a couple of real oldies for you. You can definitely see the rusty everything of it, but this one is the amazing one. Look at this. Pabst Blue Ribbon beer. And what's really amazing about this Pabst Blue Ribbon beer can is that, look, there's no openings. They actually had to use a can opener to open it up in order to get the beer inside. Can you imagine that? This is a very vintage and old beer can. How many of you remember Pabst Blue Ribbon beer? Not that many of you, huh? Wow. This was found in an old camp up country. You can see some of the design of it right there. Let me take you right through. Look at that. Pabst Blue Ribbon. You can definitely see what it is. Extra writing there, extra writing on the bottom. The blue ribbon, that's like a cap with the ribbon down. Look at that. Pabst Blue Ribbon. Yep. And that's how they used to have it. Can you imagine that? I'd always carry a can opener with you. So apparently you only drank when you were done your day's work. As my father would say, it was to help the digestive system. Alright, look at that. Isn't that something? So if any of you know what the age of this would be, by all means leave it in a comment. And alongside of this Pabst Blue Ribbon beer was this jar. Now look how this jar is. It's almost like it's, you know, like the wired fencing. Very rusted on. Couldn't take it off. It was filled with mud. And all I had was this little hole to work at trying to clean up the inside as much as I possibly can so I could bring it to you. Now, what you can see underneath, let me get right here, is 982 and then a 1. So, I am assuming, and please let me know if I'm wrong, that the 982 means this was jar 982 that was made. And then with the 1, I believe that's 1901. So, where it was with the Pabst Blue Ribbon beer and the same old fine, I have a feeling that they're pretty much about the same age. Alright, this front piece right here is the only piece that's flat, which would have had the label. So if you know what was in it, by seeing the design of this jar, it's square. By all means, leave it in a comment. Share with the rest of us, because a lot of us are wondering, what is it? What was in it? That's always the curiosity of everything. It's like a trivia question. What was in this container? Really different. All the little squares right there to design the glass like that. And everything. Can't see anything from the cover. It's just too rusted. Can't take the cover off either. We tried putting it in hot water and tapping it like you do the canning jars to release. Can't do it. Doesn't work. Alright. So, 982 and a 1. And our Pabst Blue Ribbon. Alright. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing you these two antiques. And go ahead and leave a comment on what you think of it. I mean, we'd have a lot less drunks if they had to open them up that way, huh? Made it too easy, so people drink so much. But if you went back to the cans like that, that might cut down a lot. Just joking around with you guys. Alright, bye-bye now. Alright, here we have some of the old vintage bottles. Some of them are super old. Kind of cool. Okay. There's this one. Lewis Door. Okay. 1643. Product of France. Ooh. Bottle all the way from France. Look at that. Still has its label on top like that. Kind of cool, isn't it? Nice green bottle. Now look how it always went inside like that. It's got an M. See, and that's how they saved back then. Instead of giving you a full big bottle like that and everything, it dented inside, look. It went in. So I got to save an extra ounce. Now they just make the containers smaller. Back then they designed the bottle differently to make it look like more by putting that inside. And there's an M. There's a few other little something there. Can't quite see. Well, look at that. Isn't that a fancy bottle, huh? Beautiful one. Oh, and back here it's got some other writing here. France. Just written, I guess, in different languages. Huh. Well, that's a nice bottle. Pretty. A nice one. And here we have a white rock. It says Birch Beer on the cover. White rock. See how the glass is different? Look at that. Pattern of the glass for gripping. Okay. There's a few little numbers underneath there. Always show the underneath because the numbers and stuff mean something to collectors. Gives you the year and everything, which 67. Okay. Oh, white rock. Alright. Now look at this one. See how they corked it? Wasn't with the regular corks. Part of the old days. All the metal wiring and everything. That's an old one. And you could see how it really went in. So you save more than an ounce there on that one. From the way that goes inside in the center. See how far in it went? Look at that. It went in and then it had a tip that tipped down on top of that. Let's see if you could see how it tipped in and then it had another little tip bubble like a little mountain there coming back down again. Ain't that something? The way that is. Look at that. Now that's an old one. No markings or nothing on it though. But everyone who remembers these caps and stuff will know the year. Very rusty caps. Ceramic caps. Alright, here we have another nice old one. Beautiful. Look at that. Ooh. D-O-M. Huh. Okay. Made by Benedict. I guess. Benedict something. 86 proof. Ooh. Okay. See, it has like a horseshoe here. It has the main sticker on it. And it is Benedictine and Brandy. Ooh. B&B. Ah, this is B&B. Okay, and there's another one of them that really big round insert bottom. See how it goes inside? Real big and round. There's more than a few ounces there. The bottle is really super heavy too. Heavy bottle, but it really goes in. Ain't that something how they made them like that? The bottom goes in nice, big and round. Super round. Alright. Let's see some writing here. Oh, just the name, B&B again. Okay, and some more writing. Disposee. Something disposee. Alright, look at the cover on there too. Cool little cover. Look at that. Right on the cover. Kind of cool, isn't it? Huh. Definitely a different bottle and a heavy one. So you can see how it goes right in. Look at that great big bubble in. That much liquor was saved out of every bottle. So if you do that for maybe 5 bottles, you got another bottle. Good saving. We want to give them some liquor, but we won't give them the whole bunch. But you definitely give them enough to get drunk. Alright, and then we have this one here. Oh, beautiful picture. There you go. Portugal. Alright. This one's a wine. Rose still wine. Okay, beautiful green. Thick bottle. Oh, and the cork's inside. It says 1231F underneath. As you can see, the cork's in there. Alright. And this is the back side here. In New York, New York. Okay. Nice little seal there. Alright. So that's what we have today for the antique bottles. Hope you've enjoyed my bringing these to you. Be sure to sub me, join me as a friend, and share this video with other bottle collectors. Okay? Bye-bye now.